Hello my awesome punks and welcome. Heroine Bob here, and I had a different video scheduled for today, but I got an email yesterday that made me so angry, that bothered me so much that I had to make a video about it. Last night I received an email and from LootCrate, which you guys know I have been receiving for about a year, and I love it. I love LootCrate. I love the LootCrate I get every month. There are always like some awesome hits and then some definite misses, but for the most part, it's just this beautiful box of nerdy, geeky goodness, and most of the items I really enjoy. So you would think that getting an email from LootCrate would be awesome. You know, they send their e-blast promotions out, you know, promoting their like Halo crates, or whenever they come out with a new subscription box crate like Loot Pets or Loot Gaming, they send out these e-blasts as a way to announce them. And last night, they put out an e-blast to all of their email subscribers, basically promoting a one-time box. Now, before I say anything else, I want to make this abundantly clear that I do very much love LootCrate. That I have absolutely no problem with the box that they have curated, that they are promoting in this email. The issue I have with this is what they named it. And I will give you a list of reasons why. So this email, which I will show now, leads to a site which I have also attached to the same picture. And in it, it announces a LootCrate that is catering towards women, which, as a woman who loves geeky and nerdy things, you would think I would be stupidly excited about. But I'm not, because of what they named it. They decided to name this LootCrate that they have geared specifically towards women, Loot for Fangirls. Fangirls. Which, in and of itself, is a meme and also inherently derogatory. Now, the advertisement that they put in this e-blast was very well done. I'm not knocking that. They picked two lovely ladies. I like that they picked them of different ethnicities and different sizes. I think that speaks really well to their marketing campaign as far as that goes. There were actually the main models for Her Universe, which if you go to Her Universe, it is a page dedicated to female geeky awesomeness. They have t-shirts and like Bella tank tops and pullovers that cater specifically towards a female figure, which is awesome, because definitely in the nerd and geek world, more lady stuff is awesome. More stuff that is catered toward us is awesome. Trust me, I love the fact that in the past couple years, it's been cool to like nerdy things, and it's been cool that I can find more things in my size, that I don't have to buy like a boy's extra large or a men's small and something. I can actually buy a women's medium shirt that says Doctor Who on it, or fucking Pokemon on it, or I'm sorry I cussed. But I'm just like really upset, and I'm trying really hard not to, Those of you who watch me stream know that that's going to be really hard, but I'm trying to make this more accessible for everybody. But I am, like I said, very not happy with this. So I love the fact that it has become more the societal norm, that geek and nerdy things have become more mainstream. I actually really love that. However, why would you name your crate, geared specifically towards women, Loot for Fangirls? Why? Why would you do that, Loot Crate? There are other options you could have chosen. You could have done Loot for Her. You could have done Lady Loot. You could have done Lovely Loot, or Loot for Lovely Ladies, or My Lovely Lady Loot and given a shout out or a side nod to Fergie. I don't know. You could have just done something better. I mean, honestly, I know you must have women that work for your company. Did you even ask any of them if they were okay with it being like, if they wanted to be called a fangirl? And I took to Twitter, and this is another thing that bothered me. I took to Twitter and I said this. I said most of this, what I'm talking about right now, to LootCrate directly. And I was completely ignored. I thought that maybe because I was sending it at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, that maybe the person who was in charge of their Twitter account was just asleep or something. I don't know. But when I looked at it this morning, there was still nothing. I still have not received anything from LootCrate's Twitter regarding this. It's just silence. It's silence. So I don't get it, LootCrate. I don't understand why. I'm like really upset about this. I don't understand why you would do that. I mean, it's like, to me, saying Loot for Fangirls is the equivalent of having a gamer box. Like, you have Loot Gaming. If you have a gaming box that you come out specifically for women called Gamer Girl Loot. I am a gamer. My gender has absolutely nothing to do with it. So, I mean, you don't call it fanboy loot. You don't call it loot for fanboys. You don't call it loot for otakus. You don't call it loot for otakus with your loot anime, do you? No, because it's offensive. You understand that that would offend most of your consumers. You can have loot for women or specifically geared towards women and have it not be offensive. Your loot accessories, which is accessories made specifically or with the female in mind or with women in mind, loot accessories is not an offensive name. It has no negative connotation to it. You are describing what the product is. You could do loot for women. You could have named it so many things, but you decided to go with Loot for Fangirls. Why? Don't do that anymore. If you're going to come out with another one, think of something else to call it. I don't know what that horrible brainstorm session was that you decided that this was the thing, but it's not the thing. That would be, again, like calling Loot for your female pet Loot Bitch. Loot for bitches. Because technically, female dogs are bitches, so that works. It's just, stop. Don't do it again, please. Or just keep in mind more your demographic that you're aiming to, and try not to offend us. Just try. I mean, I see the hashtag you created, the hashtag Loot for Fangirls. And it's been over 24 hours, and the hashtags I see are press releases, my tweets, and then a 50-50 response of women being pissed off that you decided to do this, and women being generally excited about it. So I don't understand. LootCrate, I will continue to be subscribed to your monthly subscription because I do very much enjoy the products, most of the products that you put in the boxes. And I think the fact that there's a subscription box for the Nerdverse, the Geekverse, is awesome. But I will never, ever buy anything that says Loot for Fangirls. And I believe that there are a lot of women out there like me who are offended by that and who will also not be buying your fangirl box because while we are fans and we are female, we are not fangirls. So if you feel like this, if you feel like me and want LootCrate to be more mindful the next time they make a crate specifically for us, please share this video. Please like this video. Please put this video out there so that way maybe next time LootCrate will get it right. Because this is not right.